What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about my Skills as a SaaS guide. This guide breaks down emerging skills as SaaS business models so you can start making money with AI today. Hence why we have this channel, to learn and to monetize on that knowledge in the AI world we're living in today. First things first, as always, before you dive in, make sure you've joined the AI Academy. It's our free community of where people can learn, share their wins. We're up to around almost 600 people already, and we launched less than a week ago. If you go into Classroom here, we have all our guides in here. We have video vaults, and then I'm starting to build out this discount code like Claude Max on us for free for anyone in the community right there. But going back to our model here. So why SaaS has always been the goal. SaaS, for those of you that don't know, is software as a service, has been the gold standard for building wealth in tech for over 20 years now. And the model is quite simple. You build something once and you get paid for it every month. It's recurring revenue, and SaaS companies routinely sell for 10 to 50 times, even higher sometimes, their annual revenue. But starting one used to be brutal. You needed developers, 6 to 12 months of time, and 50 to 200, 250K just to get your first version down. The actual valuable functionality is the thing that the app does, which is only 20 to 30% of the work. But what changed recently? I have a link here for OpenClaw. I suggest anyone that hasn't heard of OpenClaw comes over to this wiki page and reads all about it. It was started by Peter Steinberg, who recently joined OpenAI, kind of as like an acquisition, I believe. But if you haven't run OpenClaw before, I suggest reading up on this, and I'll give a quick summary. Again, all these links are linked throughout the guide as well. Brief overview: OpenClaw is a personal AI assistant that lives on your computer or in the cloud. Unlike ChatGPT, where you go to a website, you can connect WhatsApp, Telegram, or other messaging apps. It can clear your inbox, book flights, and do things for you on your computer. The number one use case for this is email cleanage, because people are really getting sick and tired of having to manually go through their inbox. This hit 70,000 GitHub stars in a month, and the key insight is that this is a platform. Think of it like an iPhone. Yeah, it's doing the same thing with ClawHub, a marketplace where anyone can build and share skills. But what are skills? A skill here, again, this is an OpenClaw website. It literally shows you how to make skills for your OpenClaw if you wish. But a skill is an instruction file that teaches the AI assistant something new. Let's say I wanted to create a skill around polishing these guys for me. Like, I create the guide, I write it up, and then this skill on OpenClaw would go through, make sure all my links are correct. Like, for example, right here, I messed up and I didn't get the other apostrophe in the link. I could create a skill that ClaudeBot could go through and manually check these for me after I create them before I film these videos. It teaches it how, and that's honestly where the real money is. If we go to GitHub here, we have an example of an OpenClaw skill, open source, and you'll find a lot of these online. Like, a lot of people, I think, get intimidated by AI because they don't know what to build when they have an idea. And it's like, if you do some digging, chances are someone might have built it for you already. And most of the time it's like $5 online, or it's completely free. Those of you that know this channel, we do one take videos. I want it raw, authentic, as I go through what I know about these guides. And why the barrier to entry has collapsed in the SaaS model. I'm seeing, I wrote something a while ago in the AI Debrief newsletter, about to hit 100K readers, link in the description if you want to read it, about the SaaS apocalypse. Because in the old SaaS model, you need to build a full stack. But in this skills-based model, that circle shrinks to a dot. There's no interface needed. The AI assistant, WhatsApp, is the interface. No complex front end, distributions built in, no login system. Users just plug in an API key. Now, it's never been easier to build, and AI helps you build. If you've never gone on the Claude Code, oh, this is the browser. I need to pull up the desktop app. But if you've never gone to Claude here, I hope you guys can still see this. You can go into Claude Code and literally build everything. I've clearly been pretty bad about it. on this account. Maybe I'm logged into a different account here, but yeah, one person. We're seeing one person multi-million-dollar companies, one person billion-dollar company. I'm sure coming soon. And really quick here, I want to run through the 5 types of skill-based businesses. The first here being pure prompt skills expertise in a file. What that is a plain text file with detailed instructions that package your expertise into a format that AI can use. I give away all my prompts for free. You'd be surprised how much people pay for a good prompt. A good prompt can save you hours in a skill, in just a chat. Yeah, you can make serious money selling prompts. We'll have a guide on this in the AI Academy and the AI Academy Plus. Be the more detailed one there. Revenue, $10 to $50 one time. Hosting it is pretty much free. It's a PDF. You can go on like Gumroad or Stan or something. But it's basically zero. Anyone can do this skill. Think of it basically as like a marketing campaign. If you can market it better, you can sell. Utility skills, script wrappers. A skill that wraps a script, a small piece of code that actually does something. An example of this that I wrote was a YouTube transcript extractor that downloads the videos in MP3, runs it through an OpenAI Whisper for high-quality transcripts. This is essential for content creators who need to grab, modify, and repurpose video content. So web scrapers, these things break consistently. That's the one thing I would put my guard up around these, but you can make $5 to $15 recurring. Do it as a subscription model. Now we're getting a little bit more advanced, but the money's going to continue to go up. AP integration skills, bridges to services. These are skills that teach the AI how to talk to tools people already use. $20 to $100 one time, or you can try it as a recurring model. This isn't just like calling a tool. It's more of, here's how to use this tool intelligently and correctly. The fourth I have here is a back-end service skill, Skills-as-a-SaaS. I have an example linked here from Cyber News, which basically just shows you how to deploy OpenClaw on a VPS or cloud server in 2026. I highly suggest reading this. It's a great article. But you run a service on a server. Your skill teaches AI how to connect with that service. So an example, the user tells AI research Apple for me. The AI reads your skill, sends a request to your server with the company name. Your server scrapes LinkedIn, Crunchbase, and the company website and recent news. It then synthesizes a clean, brief response and sends it back. User sees the polished response. You see this all the time on current websites. Technical setups, your server, hosting $10 to $20 a month. Landing page, Stripe for payments, API key, and skill file. This one can really scale quickly if you do the marketing correct. I've done this a few times. Again, I'll have a full guide on this on AI Academy Plus for those that want to take their AI knowledge and turn into actual revenue. $9 to $50 a month. Get that to 100 users. That's two grand a month. Hosting can be $20 to $50 a month max. It's not that expensive. And then the last one here, number 5, proprietary data skills, the moat builders. What this is a skill backed by data that other people don't have. I'd say this is the most defensible note in the entire category. An example of this is a market intelligence skill. You collect price data for thousands of software tools over time. You just ask, what's the average price for project management tools for small teams? It goes into your database and it knows the answer. It's basically just something that someone can prompt or scrape and get the answer within an hour. $29 a month. Revenue depends on the value of your data set. Now, how to host all this? You have a few options. You can host OpenClaw on your computer. Risky, you can get a Mac Mini, $600. That's what I have. Or you can do a VPS. But security here is critical. Make sure there's nothing on your OpenClaw that you don't want to give it access to. I'm just going to leave it at that. And then the honest reality check here. Everything above is real and the opportunity exists, the economics make sense, and the barrier to entry has collapsed. But here's the hard truth. It's unproven, it's going to take work, the platform risk is massive. OpenClaw is just the V1 of this. OpenAI, Google, and Anthropic are all going to release competing platforms. The competition's fierce, and businesses can't use a lot of this yet. Again, as with anything I talk about in this community and on this channel, if you're not going to put in the work, don't try it. Like we have our free community here, but as I talked about for the AI Academy Plus, we literally have a 60-day money-back guarantee if you don't make $1,000. But in that guarantee, you have to put in the work every single day, because I know if people put in the work every single day with what I'm teaching, they'll make $1,000. They'll probably make $1,000 in 30 days. But you got to put in the work. That's just life. The proven path that works for thousands of people. Another great guide by Taylor Brands here, How to Start an AI Consulting Business. Recommend skimming through that. There are other ways you can do this. You can do consulting, you can do no code, and you can do training and adoption. I'd say this is slower moving and less flashy, but it also works. So I just want to throw this in here as well. So the bottom line here with Skills as a SaaS AI agency / consultant, the barrier to entry is low. Is it proven? No. Platform risk is high. The competition is fierce, to say the least. The revenue model can be recurring or just one time. And if you're extremely technical and have proprietary data or deep expertise and can move at speed this ecosystem demands, go for this. Do it. And if this isn't for you, learn. That's why I made this free community. For most people, the boring, proven, slow-moving opportunities of AI consulting agency work is a smarter bet. Build your house in the rock, not on the sand. And again, if you like this guide, members inside the AI Academy Plus are already using these AI frameworks like this to hit their first $1,000 in 90 days. Try a risk-free money-back guarantee. If you don't, link will also be in the description. I think that's all I have for you guys today. Drop any questions in the comments. I respond to every single one. I'm going to be having more like interactive walkthroughs as I get these guides built out, where instead of just reading off the guide and sharing my thoughts, I'll be going into the tools, showing you my setup, and showing the revenue. I think that's it. Subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Deuces.